Hello and welcome back to Good Morning Pattaya, Pattaya Channel's very own breakfast show. In this part of the show, we're going to have a look at some of the best videos that you can find on the web, and to discuss them with me is my good friend Jason Rupp.
Good to see you, Nick, as always.
Likewise. Now, as you can probably tell by his horrible accent, Jason has the misfortune of being an American.
At least people can understand me.
I have the perfect BBC English. It's what the rest of the world is taught at school.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
But it seems like it's not just me who has a problem with Americans. It seems like God doesn't like America very much from time to time. Because he does tend to throw rather a lot of natural disasters your way.
God's from America. What are you talking about?
Well, in that case, why does he do things like sending you earthquakes that look a little bit like this?
Ginger, thank you. Coming up, more problems for a troubled
earthquake.
singer. Yep,
We're having an earthquake. Okay, it appears to have stopped.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump right now to
Look at our cameras behind us.
to the U.S. Geological Survey. Let's get right on that right now. That felt very close.
Very strong.
Yeah, let's get right on that. Okay.
All right, Henry, we're going to bring you into this. You can see right now, I mean, we've got stuff kind of here falling. We've got some sort of ceiling falling from the rafters up here. All right, we want to get to Eric Spillman. He's actually live right now. Eric Spillman, did you feel what we felt?
We're here. Absolutely. And what was interesting is you said in Hollywood that you felt it, and then literally about 20 seconds, not 20 seconds, maybe 10 seconds later is when we felt it here in downtown Los Angeles. So there was a bit of a delay between when you felt it in Hollywood and when we felt it here in downtown Los Angeles. But it was a definite jolt, just one single jolt.
Right.
And, you know, I haven't seen the magnitude, but it was definitely something we could feel here in downtown.
The reaction on the presenter's face was priceless.
Oh, he was great. Oh, man. Have you ever been in an earthquake?
I have actually, but an earth tremor. Let's not be dramatic, because this was in Europe. We don't exactly get hit by very, very big ones. But if we did, being British, we're cool, we're calm, collected. We wouldn't have gone, oh, it's an earthquake, quick, run under the desks.
Really, because that's exactly how I thought the Brits would be.
What? All panicky.
What? An earthquake? What should we do now?
Yeah. We'd probably try and headbutt the pieces as they fall from the ceiling or something, just to prove how hard and cool we are. But have you ever been in an earthquake?
No, I haven't been in an earthquake at all. I hope one never comes here to Thailand either. So.
No, I think we're fairly safe here. I think we're in a
apparently we're safe.
Earthquake-free zone.
Some of these shop houses would be pretty scary in an earthquake.
Exactly. So let's hope it never comes to that. No natural disasters. No, the time that I actually felt an earth tremor, I was in Riga, Latvia, of all places, which is probably about as far from a fault line as you can get. And so that was a big surprise to sort of feel like, because I felt like I must be ill or something. I was sort of like, have I got the shakes, or is there something wrong with me?
Was it scary?
It was just sort of a little bit confusing, actually. And it was only when I sort of realised that it wasn't just me that was feeling a bit dizzy, it was actually like things were shaking a little bit. Oh, that's an earth tremor. How very bizarre for a place like Riga. But what's even more about my time in Riga is, and I have a little bit of a confession to make, I was actually into drum and bass warehouse parties in a big way. That was my night out in Riga, listening to drum and bass. And some character has decided to mash up drum and bass with what happens at one of the American Pentecostal churches, and the results are pretty amusing, I think.
Is everybody ready? Sit everybody ready to jump. Jump. Somebody say reload. Who say? If you want one more inside, I want everybody to make some fucking noise for the noiser. Louder. Not good enough. Louder. Who's ready to go crazy? Who's who's ready to go crazy? Yo, 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 yo. Said let it go. Jump, jump. Said go, go. Said jump, jump. Listen sounds. Noise some SRX. So that's why we're signing out. Big shout to everybody inside. See you later. Hey, 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 hey. Peace out. One, two, yeah. For the noise here, big up Master X. Right now live inside J Crasher. Big up noise here, big up, big up, big up, big up. Sound engineer, turn on the mic a little. Yeah. Is anyone feeling a little bit drunk? Is everybody having a good time? Does anyone like drum and bass?
I love that clip. It was about 6-7 years ago when I first saw it.
Oh, it's great when they're passed out on the floor.
Oh, have you ever been to a church like that?
Yes, yeah, because I'm from New York City and we have these churches up in Harlem and in Brooklyn. Oh yeah, that is so real what they do. I've just never had
without the drum and bass, I would imagine. Most
yes,
of the
but
time.
awesome music in those churches. That's why you want to go. Is for the music.
Yeah.
Just great singers. That's where a lot of the great singers come from. Is right out of these gospel churches.
I remember like Aretha Franklin and
yes.
all that gospel side. So
awesome stuff. Yeah.
Well, they certainly all seem to be enjoying themselves, whether they're listening to drum and bass or not. They all seem to be having a good time.
It's feel-good music.
Absolutely. As opposed to England. In England, our churches are a little different. Our services are much more refined, subdued affairs, but sometimes things can go a little wrong. Yeah, that unfortunate time when you are blowing into a brass instrument and need to sneeze. You know, you think, oh, I can hold it. No, I can't.
He just killed it. He killed that one.
So, yeah, actually, I think I prefer the American version of the churches. That would have sent me to sleep if it wasn't for the entertaining part of the sneezing horn player.
But the churches are more fun if you can clap after the songs, right? Don't you think so?
Yeah,
like in a gospel church like that, you can clap after the songs.
Oh, I'm sure it's you'd be very strange if you weren't.
You can't clap here, I know.
You call it. Yeah, that wouldn't go down well in an English village.
Encore.
Yeah,
no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no. If you're going to have that, then it's time to really go into it. For a complete change of scene now, we're going to go into our final clip, and this takes the hypothesis: what would happen if you changed men and women around in advertising? How are they going to come out like? And it looks a little something like this.
Really needs to score here, but this defense just isn't giving an inch. It's down to this last play. Interception! He's across the midfield. He's at the 40. The 30. 20. 10. Touchdown!
There are two sides to GoDaddy. The sexy side, represented by Brett Raffaelli, and the smart side that creates a killer website for your small business, represented by Thelma. Together, they're perfect.
So yeah, that was an interesting one when the roles are reversed like that.
Well, we know a lot about role reversal here in Pattaya.
This is true.
Well,
yes, absolutely. Maybe they should do some Thai versions with some lady boys.
Well, that video really works well for us here. I like that one. But actually, Doritos. Really, I like the Dorito ad because I used to love Doritos when I was in the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just that was a thing after high school, junior high school. We get out of school, we buy some Doritos, we get some Coke, hang out, sit on the stoop on the street, play some handball. Doritos just has a lot of memories for me.
Have you seen? I think it's is it Taco Bell are doing some like Doritos, or what are they called, with tacos? I think Dorito tacos.
Put the Doritos inside the tacos.
No, it's actually the taco. Is that the one with the sort of hard case shell? They actually do that made out of Doritos now, which sounds absolutely delicious.
Yes, it is really good.
Do you remember that the second one they did there was that GoDaddy ad that was actually from Super Bowl of last year?
Yeah.
I believe. Did you ever see that or hear about that?
I didn't hear about that one.
Oh, it's just this revolting. They picked this just like really, really ugly girl. It's really got that sort of ooh factor. So probably wasn't the sort of best comparison because the girl with the glasses, she didn't look too half bad at all actually in that one.
Well, it makes me think of. Do you remember Saturday Night Live? There was a character called Pat.
Right.
And you could never guess. Every episode was about guessing. Was she a man or was she a woman? We just never find out.
All right. It's like walking down the street into Pattaya. Is it a woman? Is it a man? You'll never know.
It's a lot like that. But Pat, if you know the characters, you know that it was played by a lady.
Oh right.
So it was the secret was out for me anyway. I did too much research.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think of like adverts in general? Because all those seem pretty bland to me. I mean, they seem cliched and tired. Is all American advertising that bad?
You know, American advertising, well, you know, it's just not as original as a lot of Thai advertisements. Mm-hmm. Really, Thai advertising companies are just have an edge.
No, I've been really, really impressed. There was one for True that I think won a lot of international awards, and it was really, really awesome. There is an awful lot of creative talent here.
Is this the one where there's a beggar and he gets some medicine?
I think so. I only saw it once, but I remember thinking, wow, that
good video.
Is as good as anything that would come out of London or Madison Avenue or anything like that. It was really, really well done.
I think Thai ads are the best, really. They win on against the whole world on ads.
Yeah.
Super.
Some ads just seem to be, it's just like some of the worst ones are for like detergent, and it seems like they've been running pretty much the same ad year after year after year for decades now, and I'm just thinking, why can't you make something more interesting than we washed this one in brand X and we washed this one in ours, and oh look, it's much cleaner. It's like, I don't understand how that works at all.
I guess so, you know, but actually I love European ads.
Yeah.
But over in Europe, I mean, you got some pretty sexy ads over there.
Yeah. And in future episodes, we're going to be looking at some more interesting adverts in future.
I can't wait for that.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to have to, because that's all about we've got time for today. So thank you, Jason, for coming in and talking about some of the best of the ads for me.
Thank you, Nick.
And we'll be back with you very, very soon, showing you more of the best of the web.
Thank you, Pattaya.